across the social media representing Abasonga people. King Zai, today you guys have decided to gather here. What is the reason behind this?
Together here today because a lot of our people, like you said, they have been intimidated, they have been discriminated. A lot of things have been happening to my people, even lost lives, you understand. So we actually want to stop that thing that has been happening, that is spreading around, that Batsonga Machangani here in this country, they are not considered as people who are living here in this country. While the Batsonga Machangani people, because we understand that there are Batsonga Machangani people in Mozambique, there are Batsonga Machangani people in Zimbabwe. So the people of South Africa, when they take the law into their own hands and not let the police do their job, they are actually attacking innocent people right now who are legal in this country, who are citizens in this country, you understand? We are not saying we support illegal immigration. We do not support illegal immigration. But we are saying let us let the law do its work. If we want to deal with illegal immigration, let us go to the government and say, government, deploy your police, you understand? And then let's go and do these things and check these illegal immigrants. Let us not take the law into our own hands, because now we are teaching each other how to hate one another. And all these things, whenever they happen, it is only a group of people who are being attacked. We've never seen these people attacking the Pakistanis. We've never seen them attacking the Muslims or whatever, or the white people. They are always attacking black people. Why is that?
Are there any incidents specifically which you know of whereby Batsonga were attacked?
Yeah, there are a lot of incidents. There's this boy that we lost from Limpopo in Mossel Bay. They started a riot somewhere there. He was unalived, so we don't have him today. And there's no justice for him. They said they arrested the person who unalived him, but tomorrow morning they release him. So that is one of the incidents. I also post a lot of videos on my socials where people are, yeah, le shangan, you understand? Even when Jacinta, when we ask her what is a shangan with Jacinta, she's saying, she does not know that in South Africa, you understand? So those are the kind of things that when they say it as the leaders, you understand? When they sing those songs, you understand? Because not just so where are we supposed to go?
What do you think, I mean, is causing this difference, which fails the South Africans, maybe the ones that you're talking about, to distinguish between Shanghai and South Africa?
I mean, I just think it's old wars. You understand? So those old wars were brainwashed into the people. So even when they grow up with that hatred, because they once fought in the past, you understand? And I think money also, money is the thing that is making us hate ourselves as black people. You understand? Because this thing is actually xenophobia. You understand? It's xenophobia, it's Afrophobia. Because you cannot hate your black people. Because if they were also attacking white people, I wouldn't have a problem sometimes, because I can see, okay, they are also attacking the other people who are foreigners here in this country. Because the white people are also foreigners here. Before they came here, they found us here. You understand? But they are not big. So I think money and fame and politics is the thing that is making us hate each other as black people.
But I mean, have you seen maybe a certain video from either Jacinta or Ngizwe or Phalela, I mean, instigating the violence against the Shangaan people?
Instigating violence against Shangaan people? Yeah, you know, when we saw that video, when we were singing Shangaan in Eastern Cape, that is what instigated the violence, because we asked Abantu when they know about marches. Every time when there's a march, you know that people are going to beat people, they're going to loot. So and there's this guy, who's that guy? Israel Matsakiso. He made a video this other day and said, if umuntu omoshayo uThemba, sikhula ngoThemba sithi Themba uyamosha. And do you understand? So it means when they sing ukuthi Shangaan it means thina siyamosha. So that is why the people on the ground, when they listen to the leaders, bakhuluma kanjalo ukuthi okay hlangana suka endleleni inkinga leyo because labantu labo bayithatha lezi zinto bazifakela ekhanda so bona mabahlangana nathi la estrategy you understand they do those kind of things and one ubongizwe saying abantu baseLimpopo hey amazwe lawa angaphandle oLimpopo amazwe anyanyisayo he's a leader he's not supposed to speak like that he need to be very careful with his words because the words that he says it influence the people on the ground because there are a lot of people who look at him as an ambassador of the Zulu people he also calls himself umgameli wamabhengu you understand so those kind of things they are very disrespectful and they are causing a lot of harm to our people
then what do you hope to achieve with this march
with this march we hope to achieve with government needs to take a step right now if the people of Batsonga Machangana are really South Africans we will see when the government takes a step right now you understand and they will need to make some programs and actually teach these people of South Africa that there are Batsonga Machangana here in this country you understand so if they do not meet those demands we will address it not in another way we'll go to them again and say why because we're giving them a couple of days so that they can address this issue and then we'll go to them and ask them if they do not address we would say now that you don't address you're actually counting us out you're saying we are not people from South Africa
then baphumile abantu bazoyisupport le march what can you say about that?
I am very happy because a lot of people came out so it means whatever we are saying on the social media is not false it's true because if it was false people wouldn't come like this and a lot of people are still coming you understand so it means whatever we were talking about on the social media and saying that these people are facing these things whenever they come to us and tell us these are the problems that we are facing in South Africa it means they are telling the truth because they are here they are putting their lives on the line and they are coming here to make their voices heard here in South Africa.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you sir.
Kancane ngingabe ikhona imizamo oke wayenza mhlawumbe ukukhuluma noNgizwe oJesinta mayelana nalenkinga le ekhulumekayo ukuthi kubukeke ngathi abantu abamahlangana bala eSouth Africa babukeka behlukumezeka ngabe khona imizamo oke wayenza ukukhuluma nabo mhlawumbe
yeah we try a lot lapha kuma social media yaringeta kuma social media bla bla nabo but they don't really show any interest like it's like they don't care because nalo ukhuluma nabo when you talk to them they will address it one day and then tomorrow they say something different so you understand
kodwa sike sabona einkundleni zokuxhumana lapho uphakela umthakathi noNgizwe Mchunu kanye noPapa Penny bekhuluma yona lenkinga le oyikhuluma ukuthi kwabonakala becula le Eastern Cape bethi ihlangane suka endleleni kwaba ngathi into emhlamba asebeyikhulumile yadlula
ubone ngathi into bayikhulumile but if you bheke kahle le interview you would understand ukuthi labantu laba they did not apologize to the tribe they apologized to Ungizwe swearing at Papa Penny you understand they did not apologize ukuthi bona bebacula le ngoma le because they did not say ukuthi Batsonga Machangana siyaxolisa ukuthi sicule le ngoma eEastern Cape they said Papa Penny we are apologizing ukuthi ngikuthukile Ungizwe even went down on his knees athi ngixolisa kuwe Papa Penny hayi to the tribe is still not forgiven we have still not received that apology from them you understand
ayizwakala
siku ra hina namuntlha leri se a hi bombiseni vuchanga bya hina hi bombisa vutsonga bya hina loko hi khisameni hi ri so loko nuku i wa nghena Mchangani n'wamuri hayi i wa nghena Mchangani i wa nghena Mtsongo mitini mos mi ri hayi i wa nghena Mchangani i wa nghena Mtsongo i wa nghena Mchangani hayi i wa nghena Mchangani i wa nghena Mtsongo i wa nghena Mchangani hayi i wa nghena Mchangani i wa nghena Mtsongo Vuka Mchangani Mchangani
ne-education level yase-KZN. Umbuzo uthi kunina base-KZN anifundiswa yini na ukuthi la e-South Africa sinama-language ayi-11? Niyazi ukuthi la e-South Africa kunamaXhosa namaZulu kuphela na? Umbuzo wami lowo, mabangiphendule. Ngizomamela ama-comment. Danko. Isibongo ninakhensa. Ukulogwemela khabani mina. Msongo wokuthaba ukuqongolesa muntu. Wisani sohombe. Ongasabi lutho. Isosha leli. Kukarala lo. a hi karhaleli hina ntsene vana va hina va ta ya swikolweni va nga ha criticiziwa vana va hina va ta ya swikolweni va nga ha titwi nga ku a hi vanhu namuntlha lava twaku nga ku hi ha heta ha ta vuya nakambe after 15 days hi tala ku ta tiva ku government yi ri yini Vatsonga Machangani a ha tlheleli ndzhaku se yi sukile until hi twiwa se yi sukile until va hi twa so namuntlha hi siku ra hina a hi tshameni hansi va ta hi yimela loko hi fika le a Human Rights Commission loko hi sungula ku vulavula ti-demands ta hina laya loko hi tlhelela ndzhaku lava a va langute leswaku hi ta feyila hi fanele hi tlhelela ndzhaku hi ya va nyumisa hi va komba ku Matsonga ha swi kota ku hlangana mahlweni Vatsonga Machangani mahlweni Vatsonga Machangani mahlweni hansi tribalism hansi tribalism hansi justice for Tamla Samba justice inkomba ka hina vamakwenu se va hi khafini hi ta nyiketa Zylos ya Machangani a hi yimisa tanihi Machangani kahle inkomu iwangena Mchangani iwangena Mchangani ani mikakahle na miduma hinkwenu iwangena Mchangani iwangena Mchangani Vuka Mchongo Ai Fombe Mchanga Vuka Mchanga
Alexandra, viva! Viva Pretoria, viva! Viva Diepsloot, viva! Viva Val, viva! Viva Matonga Nkwenu, viva! Live and thank spirit of Nsangwe, say long live! Long live and thank spirit of Nkungunyane, long live! Long live and thank spirit of Gazankulu, long live! Long live of all the fallen heroes of Batonga, long live! Long live and thank spirit of Collins Chavani, long live! Matemba! Matonga, Sanganane! Sanganane, Matonga, Sanganane! Long live and thank spirit of Nkamula Sambo, long live! Long live and thank spirit of Nkamula Sambo, long live! Hinawina baga Sambo, hinawina! Hinawina baga Sambo, hinawina! Hinawina kwelu mwawela ikombo, hinawina! Hinawina Batonga, ikomanini! Matemba! Thank you very much. Nkomo, ikinsini swinene. Ifikini la ya kona Vatsonga Machangana. And one statement that we must boldly make. Yoko ifikila, irna order. Ay onanga nchumu, ay joelanga mono nchumu. If anything, idilero ilandelini. Unalwana inyacha landelini la. Mara namuta ikanzentile ba. Ikanzentile kunawo utatirana yena. We're going to follow it up today. Abatini kunvina. Maenge kusikele mbokuni. Maenge kusikele muntane. Loko heta la. Irumele delegation already ifambini. Yega kampanya. Kampanya ya ikolota. Ikolota apology.
Matemba!
Kampanya. Ikolota Machangane. Apology. La nga kola ile Human Rights Commission ana ku ri na misconception yo Matsonga hi avana order va nge tsala swona hi va tsalele comprehensive memorandum issue by issue because Matsonga Machangana are actually intellects. Matsonga Machangana are educated. They can argue that the statistics general the auditor general and many other top management people so Human Rights Commission in law. We're going to read the memorandum to them issue by issue. Yeah, but I sign them come 15 days. Now reason you 15 days. I love so lot of fun at the match to one. So one will brush you off. I am between from man. You have a comprehensive response that is going to deal with issue by issue. So let's not tell a memorandum from one to last. In 15 days. Convener and our corner. But that's what I address by take through the memorandum. When I speak as of you, this one doesn't negative minute. 13 song. Put it at down level. Now, convener. Unalava Agua. Matonga are descendants of Soshanga. It's not true. Matonga existed before Soshanga. Matonga existed before the Zulu. You are a sub-tribe. You're not a sub-tribe. you've been in existence. South Africa ni barricade kwa recent. Vatsonga va ri kona ungeza kona tibhodo. Na valungu va hi kume kwani. Loko mulungu kahle hi nawu i munhu wo pfumala mihlovo. Hina wo mihlovo khale ri kona. Hi va fikele ku sungula hina la. So leswo swo meta treatwa ngaku me va kume maxiyangani na ku swi correct. Amashangani wa Vatsonga, Machangani, eswikolweni lava va pfuka nampundzu va eswikolweni va kuma ti-degree nyana ka course yaleyo va nga endla va dyondzisa va ta hi dyondzisa history ya Vatsonga Vachangani. History ya Vatsonga Vachangani yi dyondziwa ka mukhegule ba loyi a nga hi vona va nga byeli tibuku ti nga tsala hi tindzimi tin'wana a hi holovi na vona mara history ya Vatsonga Vachangani yi fumini swinene yi ve kona before Ntsan'wezi wun'wana wa history mara ku ve na Vatsonga before Ntsan'wezi. So loko hi ri laha hi tribe leyi bilongangu laha hi vana va Gazankulu ene hi kona laha ku va byela ku a Sandton hi ta nghena, a Johannesburg hi ta nghena, a Cape Town hi ta a ku na lava nga ta byela ku nga ngheni kwini. Mchangani hi ta nghena hinkwako a rhangela, Mchangani hi ta nghena hinkwako a tirha, Mchangani hi ta nghena hinkwako a ndla mabindzu. A ku na lava nga ta byela Mutsonga.
Injustice to any African is injustice to all humanity. I'm gonna say this today and proud to every Tsonga listening to me. Your language, it is not a crime. Your surname is not a visa. They can chase away every foreigner from Messina to Cape Town. They can ban every spaza shop from Diepsloot to Bosberg, but that will never create employment. Real jobs are created through skills. Real jobs are created through factories. Real jobs are created through mines. Real jobs are created through tenders with honest leaders who are not here to steal. As I stand here today, I'm also an African. It breaks my heart that we have to be divided as black people. It breaks my heart. Long live the spirit of Vatsonga Machangani, long live. Long live. South Africa is a democratic country, and it belongs to everyone who lives in it, black or white. So, tribalism does not stop at the borders of tribe. It eats everything and everyone until there is nothing left. So we will choose to be a country that chases away foreigners, or we will choose to be a country that chases away with corruption. Amandla! Awethu! Matla! Aruna! Matimba! Yayina! Aluta continue. Baka hina, menikhensa loko nimbona ni tshame hansi so. This is a sign of respect. Na leswi swi endlaka swa tikomba swa hina order. Swa tikomba swa ya yingisela. So meno loko addressa mhaka yitsonga na ku vulavula ngopfu. Ku na vanhu lava nga lava tikhamera ni ma vona vanhu lava tikhamera va nga lava. Mi swi tsundzuka swa ku vanhu lava va tela ku ta lava xilo xa wrong ka swilo leswi swi endlaka. A nge va tumbeteni ta va byela va karhi va titwa. Mi swi tiva swa ku a va mi rhandzi vanhu. Ene va koho vanhu lava va ku match leyi nga yi endla namuntlha a va lava yi nga vi successful. So they will try their best ku ri va hi onhela swilo. So u va careful ngopfu loko u ya laha khamereni because va ta mi vutisa ti-question mi tele. A wu rhuketeli munhu ka khamera. A wu rhuketeli tribe ya munhu ka khamera because hi ra mundzuku va ta swi cinca va ku hi n'we mi sungula ka tribalist ku ve mi ta lwela yola. Ma twisisa? So ni kombela mi va careful ngopfu tikhamera vanhu va ka hina. FIFA Vatsonga Machangani FIFA. Baka hina a hi veneni na order. Kombela mi tshama hansi ende hi ta vulavula.
Vatsonga va ka hina. Mhaka leyi vulavulaka Vatsonga Machangani ifane broadcast kuna lava hi nga ta va kombela va hlaya mara SABC loko kusuka maswona
FIFA Batsonga Machangani FIFA.
before you capture him again is going
I just want to
do that
to address you, and then I'm going to read the memorandum commissioner that we're here to submit to the good side. I'm going to give him a chance first to take a bit of a background, and then I'm going to read the memorandum that we'll submit to the good side. Then we'll now speak to the commissioner so that we can share.
Thank you, Commissioner, for honoring us. We have a visitation here over several issues that we present. We have had issues back then, but recently there are issues that surfaced from Mozambique, where we lost a young life when a march was happening, simply because of they mistaken him for a foreigner. And we have experienced this thing several times, where we are seeing songs being sang, saying Weshangani Subendleleni, of which it is not sitting well with us as a tribe. So we came here today with our people to present their cries to you, because we feel segregated and we feel like now we must reach out to government so that the government can protect our tribe. So we have reached out to you today in good faith that the government will help us and get us to get this awareness to the world that Batsonga Machangani people are South African. We are not foreigners in this country. Most of us are from Limpopo, Indiani, Malamlele, Tzaneen, Mpumalanga, and different other places. So we came with a cry that is affecting our people. We are not promoting any illegality. We are not saying what they are crying about is not a genuine cause. We are saying that what is happening, it's affecting our people. Over to you.
Thank you very much. With me, Commissioner, no, we're going to address them after for order. Yeah. With me, I have a memorandum. This memorandum, they know it. We've read it to them already. We're going to read it again to them when you're done. But want to read it to you, hand it over to you, you sign it. Yeah. Memorandum to the South African Human Rights Commission. Standing with me is the mother of the late Mhlamulo Sambo. This is the mother commission. Submitted by Batsonga Machangana South African Civic Organization on the 26th of June 2026. Subject: protection of the constitutional rights, dignity and safety of the Batsonga Machangani and other marginalized indigenous communities. We, the civic organization Batsonga Machangani, are South Africans, respectfully submit this memorandum to the South African Human Rights Commission on behalf of the Batsonga Machangani people and other marginalized indigenous communities. This memorandum arises from a growing crisis in South Africa, where Batsonga Machangani citizens are increasingly subjected to discrimination, harassment, intimidation, and violence due to their dignity, language, and cultural expression. These injustices are rooted in widespread misidentification, ignorance, and unlawful vigilantism, which have in some instances escalated into fatal incidents. The tragic killing of Mhlamulo Sambo serves as a painful and an urgent reminder of the consequences of these practices and highlights the need for immediate constitutional intervention. The purpose of this memorandum is to call for urgent protection of the Batsonga Machangani community, to address systematic discrimination and tribal profiling, to demand decisive action against vigilantism and unlawful civilian policing, and to promote national awareness on indigenous identities and constitutional rights. At its core, this memorandum seeks to restore and protect dignity, equality, freedom, and safety of all communities, with particular emphasis on the Batsonga Machangani people. The Batsonga Machangani people are indigenous community of South Africa with a rich cultural and linguistic heritage. Batsonga, Xitsonga is one of the official languages recognized by the constitution, and the Batsonga people are an integral part of the country's social, cultural and economic fabric. Despite this recognition, may Batsonga Machangani citizens continue to experience marginalization and exclusion in various parts of the country. They are frequently mistaken for foreign nationals, and they are subjected to unjust treatment and undermines their identity and citizenship. Members of the Batsonga Machangani community are increasingly subjected to tribal profiling, where they are targeted based on their language, surname, or physical appearance. This profiling results in discrimination, social exclusion, and unequal treatment under the law. In many cases, individuals are stopped in public spaces by civilians and unlawfully interrogated about their nationality. They are forced to produce identification documents without legal justification and are often subjected to humiliation and intimidation. Such practices are not only disregarding but also unconstitutional and clear violation of human rights. The rise of vigilantism has further worsened the situation. Certain groups claiming to combat illegal immigration have assumed the role of law enforcement authorities without any legal mandate. This action have resulted in unlawful stopping, questioning, and in some cases, assault of innocent citizens. These represent a dangerous erosion of the rule of law and create an environment of fear and insecurity for the Batsonga Machangani community and other marginalized groups. The killing of Tlamulo Sambo demonstrates the severe consequences of these unlawful practices. It endorses the vulnerability of the Batsonga Machangani citizens and highlights the urgent need for state protection and accountability. This tragic incident is not isolated, but forms part of a broader pattern of discrimination and violence that must be addressed with urgency. A significant contribution factor to these injustices is the lack of public awareness and understanding of South Africa's cultural and linguistic diversity. Many citizens lack knowledge about the existence and legitimacy of indigenous communities such as the Batsonga Machangani, leading to confusion between nationality and language. This ignorance has fueled discrimination and must be addressed through comprehensive public education initiatives. The treatment of Batsonga Machangani citizens as outlined above constitutes a violation of fundamental constitutional right. Section 9 of the Constitution guarantees equality and prohibits discrimination based on language or ethnic origin. Section 10 protects the inherent dignity of every individual, ensuring that no person is subjected to humiliation or disregarding treatment. Section 12 guarantees freedom and security, protecting individuals from violence, intimidation, and fear. The continued violation of this right is inconsistent with principle upon which South Africa's democracy is founded. In light of the above, we call upon the South African Human Rights Commission to take immediate and decisive action. We request the Commission to initiate a national investigation into cases of discrimination, harassment, and violence against Batsonga Machangani citizens, of course, and other marginalized groups. This investigation should include an examination of the circumstances surrounding the killing of Tlamulo Sambo and any other similar incidents, which aims to identify systematic failures and ensure accountability. We further call for immediate implementation of protective measures, including increased visibility, the intervention by the South African police services in the affected areas, the establishment of accessible reporting mechanism for victims, and the development of rapid response system to address incidents of harassment and violence. It is also imperative that strong action be taken to end vigilantism. Clear policies must be established to ensure that only and only authorized law enforcement agencies conduct identity verification and immigration enforcement. Individuals or groups engaging in unlawful policing activities must be held accountable in accordance with the law. We recommend the development and implementation of a national public education campaign focused on promotion of awareness of South Africa's diversity, indigenous identities, constitutional rights, and danger of tribal profiling and xenophobia. Such a campaign is essential in addressing the root causes of discrimination and fostering social cohesion. Additionally, we call for policy and legislative reforms that clearly distinguish between lawful immigration enforcement and unlawful profiling and harassment of citizens. These reforms must reinforce the protection of the rights of freedom of the movement, ensuring that all South African citizens, including the Batsonga Machangane, can live, work, travel freely across all provinces without fear. As the Batsonga Machangane community, we reaffirm our commitment to peaceful and lawful engagement. We reject violence, tribal conflict, and division. Our movement is grounded in justice, in unity, and in respect to the rule of law. We stand in solidarity with all marginalized communities and seek to build a South Africa where diversity is recognized as a strength rather than a basis for discrimination. The continued targeting of Batsonga Machangane citizens poses a serious threat to national unity, social cohesion, and constitutional democracy. If left unaddressed, if left unattended, Commissioner, these practices risk deepening divisions and undermining the progress made since the advent of democracy in South Africa. We therefore want to make the following demands to your good selves, Commissioner, Human Rights Commission. 1. Publicly condemn the targeting of South African citizens based on language, ethnicity, and cultural identity. 2. Recognize the Batsonga Machangane traditional leaders and give them equal status as the other traditional leaders in South Africa. Criminalize the act of tribalism to the perpetrators of tribalism and give them high sentences. Take decisive actions against individuals or groups that incite hatred, violence, or discrimination against any other South African community, be it the Tsongas, be it the Pedis, any marginalized group. 4. The Tsonga language must find expression in the national anthem to strengthen awareness on our existence. We believe we must feature, when we sing Nkosi Sikelel, we must also sing Nkosi Katekisa Africa, Arutsunisiwe Lutorap. Last one, and in conclusion, the Batsonga Machangane people, Commissioner, are not foreigners. They are indigenous South African whose rights, dignity, and safety must be protected at all times. We urge the South African Human Rights Commission, which is yourself in this instance, to act with agency and decisiveness to uphold the Constitution, protect the vulnerable communities, and to restore justice and dignity. Justice for Nhlamulo Sambo is of paramount importance to us. We've heard stories, Commissioner, people saying a lot of things. And Nhlamulo was in activities, criminal activities. Me and you can agree that criminal activities must be enforced by the law, by the police. The charge for that is not murder by society. And the murder happens at the time where people are marching for illegal immigrants for various reasons. They can continue to raise their concerns against illegal immigration without killing our people. Nhlamulo Sambo, we believe, he died at the hands of people who are not educated of the diversity and languages that exist in this country. We need your intervention to educate the people of South Africa so that it can assist us to get justice for the family of Sambo, for the mother of Sambo, and everyone else who's touched by the story of Nhlamulo Sambo. By this memorandum, Commissioner, one dignity for the Batsonga Machangane people, one protection for all marginalized communities. And with this memorandum, we want unity to all South African tribes. We want to live in peace, in harmony, Commissioner, the last issue that we want to address with you is we are requesting a response from you within 15 working days. We want to give you ample time so that you apply your mind. We don't want you to respond to us as a by the way. We don't want you to brush us off. We want you to respond sentence by sentence, word by word, progressively, productively, so that when we go back to our constituencies, we tell them we have submitted the memo to you. 15 days later, you have responded to us positively with answers that are going to bring about physical change, feasible change that people will see in society. What we'll request from you, Commissioner, is that you receive our memorandum, you also sign it in acknowledgement of that. Can you please borrow a pen? Commissioner, we'll get a pen.
No, he's giving us.
Now say it, I did laptop, Commissioner, here's a tip.
No, it's fine.
Okay, done? Oh, your signature is easy. Let's do everything.
Well, that's a number of we have 2 copies.
You're gonna sign yours and sign ours.
Initial every page to show that we are using the not just initial.
Much appreciated. Mfuna commissioner kuhlaya bayihlamula kanjani 15 days itele ngoba ngeke nkarhi ngibala mehlamula tishu lezo mfana nambuyelo loko va heta ku sayina hi kombela mkulungwane.
Thank you so much for being with us today. First of all, we want to start by passing our condolences to Mama. And this is a starting point. No life should be lost. One life is 2 million lives lost. Secondly, I want to thank the community for this peaceful march. They've conducted themselves in a peaceful and a lawful manner. As a South African Human Rights Commission, we want to encourage that. Number 3, we want to say that you are at the right place. The Human Rights Commission is a body seized with the protection, the monitoring, and the promotion of human rights. We do so without favor, we do so without prejudice. And we want to assure you that we have received your memorandum that in line with our complaints handling procedures, we will look at this memorandum and we will address it step by step. We will invite you to a smaller meeting where we can unpack some of the issues in more details. But with that, I want to say I have received the memo on behalf of the South African Human Rights Commission. We will deal with the memo and will revert to you within the next 15 days. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, colleagues. My name is Given Makwel. I'm the media liaison for the Commission. I just want to check by show of hand if any of you has a question that the Commissioner needs to clarify before we dismiss him. We are fine. Thank you so much.
The President of Zimbabwe arrived from Mpumalanga to support the Tsonga nation. This is bizarre. We can't have people going around asking people IDs and so on. Now, I hear that they read the memorandum, and the memorandum is very absolute. But Commission, what we must understand here, it's not about the memorandum. It's a life at stake. Your acceptance of the memorandum, we are watching as other organizations. We can't have people with someone maybe is disparity for a car or someone, and then you go and beat others. But ask, never you need a help. We can't have such things because of this thing is started by someone. It's going around and telling people, misleading the whole entire country. Maybe they speak at lower level. I speak at a high level, Mr. Commission. And I'm saying, they said the response must be 15 days. If the response on the 15 days it doesn't satisfy. Remember, it's life at stake. People have a right to protect themselves besides the police. What you are saying to the people in South Africa at large, no one must come and beat you. I say to the people, if the government and the Human Rights Commission doesn't have a plan, people now, they are confused, they have nowhere to run. What I was saying as in Baul, protect yourself. If someone harass you, harass back. There's no other thing. This is life at stake after all. While we're busy with theory, life must be protected. And so, what is good here, they send a memorandum to you, a human rights commission institution. So it's up to you. But people, they have a right to live. We cannot say we're waiting for you to find ways of how people must live. No. If people are disparate out there are a lot of departments. The issue of immigrants, let us deal it with, there's police there, there's a home affairs there. Who are these people who are questioning other people? We have a problem of apartheid. It's the same story that our mothers and sisters, they've been questioning about IDs and so on. Now we've got a democracy where there's department on place, my brother. So why are we killing each other over the IDs? Because of what will happen, you will kill someone and then later you find out the ID was right. We're not trained for the ID. Home Affairs only know about how to verification of the ID. So the government must be on a campaign outside, including yourself as a Human Rights Commission. The 15 days, we want to see a different. If those not different, for Mbaula and the Tsongas, I'm giving you a permission. Fight yourself. Do not allow someone to kill you because of your impact in a life. 15 life is enough. People must protect themselves without security. That is clear. We cannot. I'm not promoting violence, but if someone coming to your house, knocking, asking how you do, and then you can't speak his language, and then he kill you, that's a bizarre. People must protect yourself. Don't wait for the Human Rights Commission. That's theory that you're going to conduct. We are going to accept it, but the 15 days want at least to see something that at least people are protected. There is a campaign and so on. But now, if we allow a group of people, remember, there's a group of people who are fighting immigrants. So the same volume, we want to see the same spirit to the Human Rights Commission and the government at large, go in the street, condemn this such killing. We cannot talk it at low level. People are dying. This is a bizarre, but people are being mistaken. You can stand here as a journalist. Someone will ask you, look at your dark, my brother. It doesn't matter. Don't go to kill you. You are dark because they look at the skill current and no, there's no such thing. Home Affairs is being trained to do that. Let us allow Home Affairs. If Home Affairs is trained for that, I don't know anything. I cannot call you asking for it. I don't know anything. Even if I can try it, I don't know. It needs people who train for that. Even in the border gate lights, they are border patrol. We are South African citizens. Let us allow the protests. But our young people out there, they must not be misled. Our issues are not Tongas and so on. Our issues in part are land. Let us lose focus. Let's focus on the issue of land and employment, which we've got economy. There's Transnet and so on and so on. That is our focus, not a tripartism which we are asking you IT. What are you benefiting by killing people? But if our focus is the economy and land, that is our focus where you can plant and make yourself lively. But killing each other, my brother, is not going to work. Even I'm saying it, even when we're approaching this economy, we're doing it in align in the constitution of this country. But youth, they must focus on that. Do not focus, you are being misled. Do not focus on killing each other, asking people IDs, tribalism, calling names, Changane, paid. No, we are not going to get bread. Our fridge at home are empty. We need land. We need employment, not tongas and so on. It's a bizarre. I hope this message is getting to South Africa. We don't need that, my friend. We want life that is equal. This issue of killing each other because of this one is a paid and so on. We are being misled. What we are focusing on, my brother, now, what the South Africa, what right now, that's what we need. We need land so that people can enjoy life. We need jobs. This so-called, we are being misled, my brother. All of us, it's the borders and so on won't help. There is a government, there is a structures. We are again to the Human Rights Commission. The 15 days from the memorandum, we want to see it actually. Amanda!
Away! Okay. Following
No, the commissioner will just do an exit statement, then we go. Thank you so much, colleagues.
A coordinator of Atonga Machangani movement. Today, you guys have gathered, you marched from the city to Parktown here. Just wrap up, how did you see the general feeling of it?
I am quite happy about the progress of the day. It's always nice when you're united with each other, with your people. It was also nice because we were supported by other tribes. It was a perfect. It went beyond what we had planned. Because we thought it would be a small number of march to human rights constituted league, but with a huge support. So this is a beautiful day for the Tonga people. It shows that our message is actually reaching a lot of people. And our message is not only ours, it's the message of all the Tonga people. It's a productive day. We're supposed to be received by a manager in the Human Rights Commission. And when they saw a number, they actually called the commissioner himself to come and see. So this is a magnificent day for us. I'm quite touched about what happened today. I'm hoping that the spirit of the Tonga people will continue to be the same level as it is today.
Why did you feel it's important today just to come here and raise the issue? What are some of the things which makes you feel that you are being supported?
On the 30th of March of this month, 30th of July, so the March too much. Before March too much, our people are already being demanded to put by civilians, not by police, which is normal citizens. She was right, you know. So that provoked us to say we need to stand for our people. We've lost the life of a brother in the name of Mtambulosi. Around his death, things that was involved in criminal activities. Our argument is, if one is involved in criminal activities, they must be arrested. They must not be killed. He has murdered now, and there's nothing that is being said about his case. We want justice for him. We're provoked about 17 people who live in Mosopay have their shacks bent, their chest away because they're mistaken for illegal immigrants. So that provoked us to stand for our tribe and to represent our people within the confines of the law and peacefully so.
What's your general feeling or your view with regards to illegal immigration?
South Africa has a constitution. It's protected by the law. And when people want to come to our beautiful country, they must do so legally. If people are here illegally, police must do their work. I don't think I have a right to search another person. The South Africans that are raising consent, we understand their concern. We understand their frustrations. They are also practicing their constitutional right. But let them do so within the confines of the law. Let them raise their dissatisfaction about illegal immigrants within the confines of the law. We feel the same way. Look, we feel the same way. I don't think there's anything special about running a spaza shop a South African can do. But chasing them out on my own will give me the powers to do it. Let me go complain to the police until the police act and do what is right. So I don't think anyone must act as a
I think location allowed.
Xenophobia is not a solution. We need to exist in cohesion with African countries. We can do it within the confines of the law.
Do you consider March as violent group or vigilante marches and stuff?
Like any other march, I believe it gets infiltrated by vigilantes. March and march is actually approved by the law. So I don't think it's a march of vigilantes. I think it's a march within the confines of the law, consent of the law. But they have a responsibility to educate their members. So we're marching with our members today. We school them. When you march, you don't do this, you don't do that. So they need to educate some of their members. They get infiltrated, they're quite big. So they get infiltrated. I don't think they are. I don't think they are vigilantes. They're just infiltrated by opportunistic elements, and they should guard against it. The Human Rights Commission should educate also.
My last question, if you were to be given given a chance to sit in a table with these 3 members, which is Tarek, Angiza, and Jacinta, what did you tell them?
Ngizwe bengizomfundisa ukuze ngizokhona isitsonga ngashabula ngoba isitsonga ngizomfundisa ukuthi wami ngizongikhuluma izulu ngisukisi ngizomfundisa ukuthi makayifunde language yami makakhuluma izulu South Africa is many languages and for us to thrive kumele siphilisane sonke akela mthakathi also advice my brother learn our language. I saw him in an interview with him. They need to learn. I think they have started, but they need to learn. They need to learn more. Now they can stand in an interview like me and speak my language like I'm doing with their language. I'm standing here and because the message must reach them. So that is Jabul as brothers. Have peace. This is black, South African, South Africa. So it's Pagela. We can exist together. I'm from the Sukita, from South China. We become happy together as South Africans. That's a conversation that I have with them. But I've also asked them to educate their members. And some of the members that are hope. I won't say them, I've not seen them being roped to a traffic. I only saw them singing Shangan Sugan Delele, which would clarify through some of our members. Clarify to them and they accepted it. So I respect that about them. But I think they must educate everyone. Same mistake they make, anyone else can make.
Just wrap up the we had handed the memorandum.
Yes.
Who did you met? Who took the memorandum? How many days have you given the presenters?
No, we were received very well. We were received by the commissioner himself, representing the Human Rights Commission. And he did say our issues are genuine and they are in the right place. So we are happy that at least these issues that are affecting Batsonga Machangani people will get to be heard and be addressed by the government. So we gave them 15 days to get back to us because we need to get back to our constituency and report back to them on the development of their cries. We can't mobilize the people to be here on the streets without the NPR. So we will revert back to them, and if the government doesn't answer, we will continue to take the second step to follow legal route on where do we take these matters to be heard, and we will definitely get to where we want to get.
Knowing very well that government departments, they normally don't respond to memorandums. Aside from, trying to initiate the legal team to actually, get you those answers, what other mechanism you think can fix this situation?
The same mechanism that we have today of demonstrating on the streets our frustration legally. So we are going to do that until our voices are heard. We are never going to resort to anything unlawful because we believe that this country is law. So we are never going to act out of the law in any case. We will be following everything procedural. Even when we demonstrate, we will always make sure that everything that we do, it's done within the confines of the law. So when we say knowing that the government is not going to answer, we are more than ready to get them to answer us. We will march up until they understand that we are serious about the issues of Batsonga Machangani to be here. We are going to do it until they get to answer us. We are not going to give up. Yes.
I'm sure you felt an element of unison today.
Yes, definitely. Yes. It is everyone's perspective that Batsonga Machangani are not united. But today I've seen something that I've never seen, for people to come in one voice and with no political interferences, with no political infiltrations from any political party. It was so nice to see our people uniting in one goal to get our voices to be heard. And you know, we are getting closer to the goal, because if we can unite these people, by the way, this is the first time we march. So if the first time the turnout was like this, we are very hopeful that the second march, if the government doesn't answer, will be more than this, because it will intensify, because the people are actually seeing that we are serious of taking our cries to whatever length, to whatever stage, you know, to get them to be here.
Most of people were like kind of complaining that the march was too quick, you know. Are you promising them that next time it will be a bit slow?
No, it was not. You know, we remember we are given time and we were walking a distance and all of that. So the leadership felt like, you know, we should move a little bit faster and all of that. And some days the energy, you know, people were just ready for this, because they were ready to be on the streets, because they have been saying, we want this thing to get to the streets. We don't want this thing to be a social media thing and it ends there. We are not clowning here. We mean leadership, and we will represent Batsonga Machangani people, you know, for the dignity that they deserve. So we will give it time, but you know, if the police says that the march must take so many hours, we must follow the rule of law.
There was a bit of a commotion
towards
where we are.
Yes.
Whereby I think two women were standing on the sidelines and they just shouted something like Ahambe or Amakwere.
Yeah, Amakwere. Yes.
Your general feeling about that?
No, you know, I'm glad it happened when the police were there, because when we go and open this case, you know, there will be the witnesses of what has happened and what has transpired. And we would love the police officers to show us that this is not a lawless country. These kind of things can be promoted. So we are going to take a legal route to approach that country. You can't call people dead under no circumstances, especially the people of this country. You can't do it. We refuse. That cannot happen under our watch. So we just called our people so that we can diffuse the situation, because we don't want to be distracted on the road and start focusing on dealing with two individuals. And then it end up, you know, tainting the whole movement to be, you know, hooligans. Hence we said, let us diffuse the situation. Let us go and focus on the bigger goal for the Batsonga Machangani people. We are not going to achieve anything with fighting those tribalism people. You know, we are going to apply the rule of law to deal with those particular people. Yes, it's true. They did say to us that we are Makwere. I, for one, I understand that every time when you are aiming for something great, such things will happen to poke you and to get you to lose your way. But I refuse. Yes. I know. I'm happy that you are learning. We are born and I'm just now we are from the language, and that's all we are asking for. Learn what we are. We are learning what we are. That's all we are asking for. Yes, but overall, just one last thing. You come from KZN, right? How did you feel to be among Batsonga Machangan people? What can you say to people about the environment?
I think it was cool. Everybody is very.
Did you feel discriminated? Did we treat you properly? You will visit us again.
Sure.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Lovely.